Hi guys, I'm going to introduce a Taiwanese short story that is an Oscar for Dowry. This is a story written by Huang Zhenghe, He graduated from the Department of Foreign Languages and Literature at National Taiwan University in 1963, and he especially liked Western drama. He once mentioned that he liked Western drama deals with characters and scenes in a clear and direct manner. He also went to the world-famous Iowa Writers' Workshops, in short, IWW, in 1972. After he graduated, he taught English in a secondary school, and he also worked in an airline company, and then he worked in a television company. The story I'm going to introduce today, an Oscar for Dowry, was written in 1967 when Huang Zhenghe was working in the airline company. And the English version that I read is from the Columbia Anthology of Modern Chinese Literature. And actually in this book, there are a lot of very must-read modern Chinese novel, short story, and poetry, and I highly recommend this book if you cannot read Chinese and you want to have a good quality English translation. Okay, so let me just briefly introduce the story. And the story background is set in a Taiwanese village, probably in 1960s. And it is about a poor family, and the main character, Wan Fa. He is almost a half deaf, and he was always so unlucky that when he get a land from his father, but he cannot grow good quality vegetable from the farmland, and whatever job he do, it seems is not very successful, and he discovered that his wife have an affair with their neighbor, and the main character got into the prison because of an accident, and at the end of the story, he has to accept that he need to rent his wife to his neighbor, the one that his wife have an affair. In the story, all are marginal and humble characters. No one is righteous, no one is a hero, and no one has ideals. Just a collection of insignificant little people. For example, the wife of the main character, Ahao. She have a very big mouth, and she always like to talk very loudly, and she doesn't look good, and there is one since that she steal the sweet potato, which leads her lost her job in the field. And the other one is Gan Jian, in Mandarin Jian, and he is already the most rich character in the story, but he has a very deficiency, I would say, because he has a very strong armpit odor, and he also have some strange behavior, like grabbing his armpit, which is very hilarious. The reason that I want to introduce this short story is because it really surprised me and made me feel very, very shocked. Because throughout the story, it has quite a lot of obscure events. The first obscure thing surprised me or make me feel unbelievable is the main character got death because when he found problems in his ear, the only doctor he can get is a gynecologist. And after the treatment from the gynecologist, he almost lost his hearing. And the second thing is, after the main character discovered the affair of his wife with the neighbor, Jen, he chose to turn a blind eye, and just like being a coward, that he seems have nothing can do and just hardly accept this fact, even he feel anger in his heart. And of course, the last and the most obscure thing is, after the main character Wan Fa released from the prison, and at that time he almost lost all the money and don't know how to earn a living. And there is a deal from his ex-neighbor, Jan. He offered to give the main character the Oxcart that Wan Fa has been want to get this for a long time so that he can earn money. Just like right now our modern people, we want to have a house so that we can rent the house to earn money. So in his case, he finally can get an Oxcart, but that was a deal, that was an exchange for renting his wife to officially get his wife offer to his neighbor. There are a lot of small details, special arrangement in the story. And one thing that I want to mention is the naming of the character. The main character, Wan Fa, and his wife, Ah Hao, and even their son, Lao Wu, they all don't have surname. We don't know their family names, and they are unimportant people, just like Lucian's The True Story of RQ, that no one knows their family names, which is reflecting that these are just small people that we even don't know their family name and where is their origin. But then on the other hand, their neighbor, the one that have an affair with Ah Hao, is Mr. Jian. So he is the only one, well, not the only one, but the major one have family names in the story. And it means that he was relatively respectful when compared to other characters. Another special thing I want to mention is this story use quite a lot of Taiwanese Hokkien languages. The one that I have to especially mention is the character Mr. Jian. In Mandarin it is Jian, but in Taiwanese Hokkien it is Gan, and which is the same pronunciation with an or school.